Still one, yeah, still one.
Okay, that was fun. So moving on now, closing it out with the top 5.
Top 5.
And so you said upsets in the first weekend.
Yeah, top 5 NCAA tournament first weekend upsets. Want me to go 5? Go 5.
Yeah, go 5.
Okay, my number 5, and you know I couldn't get through a top 5 without doing something Boston-based. So my number 5 is the number 62 seeded Harvard Crimson over the number 1 overall seeded Stanford Cardinal in 1998 women's tournament. This was the first time a 16 seed in either tournament had ever beaten a number 1 seed. The only time it's ever happened in the women's tournament.
Any players of note on that team?
No, I couldn't even tell you the scoring game, to be honest with you. It's women's basketball. Nobody gives a shit about it in Boston. So this was as big as
no one cared in 1998.
Yeah, as big as this was.
Now we care.
Nobody gave a shit. It was not on the news. It wasn't in the newspapers.
I vaguely remember seeing a story on it though on SportsCenter. I would have been 11 when that was played.
What I remember is it happened the day I was picking my mom up. Not me, but my family was picking my mom up from the airport. She had come back from a convention in Kansas City, and she brought me this sweet Johnny Damon Royals hat.
I thought it was sweet.
It was. There's actually a picture of me wearing that hat in my high school yearbook.
All right. That's your okay.
High school.
So I couldn't tell you if any players of note on that here. So. All right, my 5 is Florida Gulf Coast over Georgetown in 2013.
Oh yes.
Dunk City as they were dubbed. I think they made it all the way to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, they did win another one. Yeah, Chanticleers, right? No, they're not the Chanticleers. They were the.
I just know they were Dunk City. That's what they were called.
They
They
were
beat
like the
Georgetown.
Seagulls or
So they
something.
won. They were 15. Georgetown was at 2. This was in 2013. Players of note: Otto Porter was on the Georgetown team, and that team was still coached by the third, John Thompson the third. Now it's Patrick Ewing, but at the time, John Thompson the third. It was just awesome. They were Florida Gulf Coast. No one had ever heard of them before the tournament. And then they were dubbed. They were the darlings, and they were dubbed Dunk City. It was cool, man. I was definitely rooting for them. All right.
They were at Fort Myers.
Are they right by Fort Myers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a cool logo too. My 4th is Middle Tennessee as a 15 when they beat Michigan State.
Oh yeah, I
in
almost picked that
2016.
one too. That was recent, yeah.
So the Blue Raiders, right? The Blue Raiders. I picked the Red Raiders to make the title.
Oh, so you're a Raiders guy.
Apparently.
Don't tell the Broncos fans.
All right.
No,
So there was another 15 over 2. Michigan State always favored to do well in the tournament. I have them going all the way to the Final Four this year, of course, because I always pick Tom Izzo. Unfortunately, they were upset. Players of note, really only Denzel Valentine on Michigan State. He kind of underachieved at Michigan State and then kind of really underachieved at the Bulls. So it's not hard to see why they lost to a 15 seed.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy all the love we still give Michigan State and Tom Izzo. They literally won one championship, and it was in 2000.
2000.
Maurice Cheeks.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's crazy.
That was Mo Cheeks.
Was it Maurice Cheeks? No, it wasn't Maurice. No. Who am I thinking of? It's not Maurice Cheeks. It's someone else. I can't think of the guy's name. I'd have to Google it, but my phone
I
is
know
right
Andrew
there.
Bogut was around back then. But
Everyone loves Michigan State and Tom Izzo, but they never ever come through. They usually make the Elite Eight and Final Four, but they never win it.
My 4 is a 15 over 2 as well. 15 Coppin State over South Carolina. And I don't remember much about this game, to be honest with you. What I do remember was I was a sophomore in high school this year. And
7th grade.
I used to do the pool back then. This was before the days, few millennials can grasp this. We used to all fill out brackets by hand, and somebody had to hand grade them all. It's not like doing it online where the internet does it all. And there was this one kid, Brian Mahoney. I went to school with him. Brian Mahoney was all about Coppin State over South Carolina. For some reason,
Shout out to you, Brian.
everybody laughed at him. But he was very confident that Coppin State was going to beat South Carolina. So this is my number 4. This makes it because of Brian Mahoney.
All right, Brian Mahoney. Props.
So props to Brian Mahoney. And everybody in the world came in that Monday was like, holy crap, how did you know? But this guy watched more college basketball than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
That's cool.
Especially like when we're at a prestigious high school, we're supposed to be doing homework and shit. So props to Coppin State and props to Russ Mahoney. Good pick. Good pick. My 3?
Yeah.
My 3 is Hampton over Iowa State. Did you have that one on your list? No? Okay, cool.
We don't have any of the same except for the last one.
Back in 01. And this one, I tried to pick games that I remember, like where it was or what was, why this was important. Everybody in the world had Iowa State advancing through their bracket with ease, including myself.
That was me a couple of years ago in 2015. Iowa State went down in the first day, and I had them winning the whole thing. And totally just wrecked my bracket.
And they just destroyed it. That was a bracket buster for like 2/3 of the United States.
Well, yeah, I mean, my Middle Tennessee,
Hampton.
they fucking just
I don't even know where Hampton is.
I just assume it's in the
And
Hamptons.
I don't know anybody on either of those teams, but I just remember saying, God damn you, Iowa State. Cyclones. Cyclones got cyclones. All right, what you got?
My 3 is Santa Clara as a 15 over Arizona at 2. This was in
way back.
1993. So,
I was a kid.
yeah, I was 6. I was 6 when this game was played. However, the young man on the Santa Clara team was not 6 years old. He was eligible to play college basketball, and that is a young Canadian by the name of Steve Nash. On the Santa Clara team that beat, and the player of note on Arizona is Damon Steinmeier.
Okay, but Damon Steinmeier went on to win the national championship. Oh, that was all.
Yes,
2 years later? 3 years later?
2 years later. Yeah, he did.
But
This
with
is
my
upset
biddy.
for me. I love Steve Nash. I loved him in Phoenix, and unless they were beating the Spurs,
Did you love him in Dallas?
I did not. I liked him in Phoenix, and I like him now because he's the Bleacher Report analyst guy for the Champions League games. And he also happens to be a fan of a certain North London soccer team.
Arsenal?
They wear white.
Arsenal wears white from time to
They
time.
wear white and blue. Their logo is a bird standing on a soccer ball. So me and Steve Nash, I want to watch
Sure,
I
it's a
want to
soccer
watch.
ball. You sure it's not a testicle?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I
Could
want
be
to
a
watch
testicle.
Steve Nash. I want to watch a Tottenham game. I would love to watch Tottenham Man City with you. Come to Vegas, get on the podcast, Steve Nash. I know you have nothing better to do. I just got a notification on my phone. I thought it was Steve Nash commenting. It is not. It's something about the Spurs. San Antonio
First,
Spurs.
think about it. D Wade.
Oh, maybe we play Miami tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm like D Wade. Is there another D Wade that I know of?
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Santa Clara over Arizona, 15 over 2 in 1993.
I don't remember watching the game. I do remember watching the highlights. We watched the highlights here the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, they showed him up there. That's my 3. You did 3. My 2 is Lehigh over Duke in 2012. Another 15 over 2. This is a game of note to me. I remember watching this game. I do remember watching this game. So Duke, this was the Austin Rivers, baby Curry, baby brother Curry, and then the 2 Plumleys were on this team with Coach K.
I do remember.
So this would have been
that.
Rivers'
That was-
only year at Duke.
that was a few years
He hit
ago.
the 3-pointer to beat North Carolina in the tournament, but then they sucked. They lost in the first round to Lehigh. But Lehigh had a guy by the name of C.J. McCollum, who is an all-star. I don't know if he's made an all-star team yet, actually. He should make an all-star team for the Portland Trail Blazers. That's like the best backcourt in the NBA is Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. So he had like 30 points in that game, and they won because Austin Rivers sucks. And I hate Austin Rivers.
His dad's pretty cool though.
He was.
Still is. I think like if there were ever such a thing. Let me rephrase that. I don't know what good-looking guys look like, but if I were ever to think of what a good-looking guy would look like, I would think that Doc Rivers is a good-looking guy.
Doc Rivers is fine. He used to play for the Spurs.
He's a good-looking guy, right?
He's all right.
I think Doc Rivers is a good-looking guy. All right, my 2. Sorry, it's a
Chandler Parsons is a good looking guy. J.J. Redick's a good looking guy.
no. JJ Smalldick is what I call him.
J.J. might have been on this team. Yeah, I think. Oh, maybe this
No,
was the year before.
no.
No. Was he on that team?
No, 2012. No, JJ was in the NBA.
All right.
How come did your boy Jimmer get on this list? No. No Jimmer. Funny story. When I first met this guy,
I was obsessed.
he loved Jimmer for death.
Still love Jimmer
And
for death.
Jimmer signed with the Spurs for a couple days.
Got the fucking jersey.
And I was gonna buy it for him, but then I realized I wasn't gonna waste my money.
I should have got it.
But all right, my 2 is in 2011, and this again, I go personal with this. Morehead State over Louisville.
The Patinos.
He beat the crap. I had Louisville
That's
winning it all.
Kenneth Reed, Morehead State.
I don't even know.
It is.
This was the first time I ever lost my champion on the first game
I did too.
of the season.
I had the same. I had Louisville winning the whole thing in 2011 too.
And I remember because I was at the Bees.
Yeah, I think we had this conversation.
We probably did.
Where we both picked Louisville.
And I was gonna meet the manager of the Toys R Us. We were gonna go over to this English pub to watch the game. I went over to his house. He had passed out from drinking too much. And then he wakes up and he's like, dude. He goes, Louisville. And I'm like, yeah, they lost. He goes, I drank so much after Louisville lost. I ruined my entire pool. I'm like, yeah. Yep, Louisville.
Yeah, everybody had Louisville that year, right?
And yeah. And they were a 4 seed. They weren't even like a 1, 2, or 3 seed.
No, but everybody
everybody had them winning. I think they had an
Everybody.
easy path to the title, and just whatever it was, couldn't make it out. And that's all I got. We both have the same number.
Same number 1.
Everybody, if you don't have this as your number 1 upset in the history of the first weekend of the NCAA tournament, you either
Crazy.
weren't alive last year, or you don't know anything about the NCAA.
Or
tournament.
you're a UMBC fan.
Oh, that's
So
true.
even they,
Yeah.
I think, would qualify it as the greatest upset of all time.
Oh yeah, because they didn't expect to win. But we watched it here.
We were literally like here.
Yeah, just a few
Like
seats
these
over,
seats here.
over that
The
way.
funny thing was, it was a Golden Knights game.
It was a Golden Knights
going
game
on at the
going
same
on, so
time.
this place
They
was
would not
jam-packed.
put a TV. They would not put a TV on it for us. And we're like, all right, you guys are gonna miss out on history. Lucky
And it
for
was
me.
intermission of the Knights game with the last
Yeah,
5
all
minutes
we
to
wanted
play.
were like the last 5 minutes, and they're like, we're not gonna switch it. We're not gonna switch it. We're not gonna switch it. I pull it up on my phone. We literally had like 7 guys behind us.
Yeah, everybody was
gathered
watching.
watching my phone.
It was history. People know history, and they weren't gonna miss history. That was pretty damn awesome. It sucked because much like this year, I had Virginia winning it all. Last year, I was going off of quadrant wins.
That's right. You were all about the quad.
It's all about the quadrants. This year, I didn't even look at the quadrants. Quadrants don't mean shit to me anymore because my winner lost on the first week of the season going by quadrants. So
Now it's all defensive.
3 points.
Yeah, 3 points.
3-point percentage.
3-point percentage and defensive points
I'll
allowed.
tell you, hey, if I win $1 million after I buy my sweet condo downtown, well, the rest of it's going into the studio. I promise this guy $1,000.
Who, Anthony?
Yeah,
Why would you promise him $1,000?
because he asked me.
Oh. Okay.
He was like, "You win $1 million. Can I get $1 grand?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." It's only $1 grand.
That's all you want is $1 grand?
You know, he only asked for $1 grand. He could have been like, "Let me get 10 G's,"
Yeah, right? I would ask for more than that.
right? So I'm like, $1 grand? Yeah, that's no problem. Just 10 minutes.
Alrighty. That's good. Got the brackets picked.
Yeah, that's it.
Finals. You heard it here first, folks.
We heard it here. We'll probably go through the Sweet 16 again next week.
Yeah, we will.
With-
Yeah, we'll definitely will. See how accurate we were.
Pete will have to pick the winner of
I will
the.
make you and Anthony give me your $5 on camera.
What did we bet on? Oh, UCF.
Duke beats UCF, and I win $10.
Yeah. Okay.
me
All right.
down.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, make me pay you on camera.
Don't let me down, Zion Williamson.
Are they playing now?
No.
No.
When do they play?
Not till Saturday or something.
Here's the thing. I think they won't play.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
That's why you bet it.
Whatever.
We all have Duke and UCF.
Yeah, they have the game has to happen right, in order to
Yeah.
the bet to happen. All right.
Yeah. So if North Dakota State beats Duke,
Yeah, if North Dakota State beats Duke, then I won't play and you won't play. All right.
Or ECU. All right, I gotta pee. Go Knights, go.
Knights go.